Comesa, also known as the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, was established in December 1994, replacing the former PTA Preferential Trade Area as an organization of free independent sovereign states which have agreed to cooperate in developing their natural and human resources for the good of all their people. Comesa consists of 21 member states in which provide a major marketplace for trading. In 1965, in Lusaka, Zambia, a ministerial meeting is held for the consideration of organization proposals. In 2009, in Cairo, Egypt, the 13th meeting of the Comesa Committee of Governors of Central Banks is held where the decision to create the Comesa Monetary Institute CMI is made. In 2012, Comesa signs contracts appointing a team of advisors who will work to assist the trade bloc in raising $1 billion to fund the Comesa Infrastructure Fund. In 2013, the Comesa Innovation Council is inaugurated. And in 2015, Comesa and the International Trade Center signed a pact to boost intra-Africa trade. The objective of Comesa is to have a sustainable growth and development of the member state, the development in all fields of economic activity in order to raise the standards of living of the people, to cooperate in the promotion of peace and stability in the region, to cooperate in strengthening the relations with the rest of the world, and to contribute toward the establishment of the African Economic Community. Comesa has accomplished a lot in trading, customs, transport, development, finance and technical cooperation. In the sector of telecommunications, special specifications have been laid out on network development to enable direct telecommunication links which passes through a reliable infrastructure in order to avoid third country transit systems. Comesa has established several important institutions including the PTA Trade and Development Bank, the Comesa Clearinghouse, the Comesa Reinsurance Company and the Comesa Leather and Leather Products Institute. Comesa now recognizes that in order to increase levels of intra-regional trade, there is a need to address the regulatory and policy aspects of transport and communications to cut down the costs and ease the movement of goods, services and people between countries in the region where private sector business can operate effectively in the region, and to harmonize macroeconomic and monetary policies. They also realize the need to promote investment in the region and addresses this issue through the facilitation of bilateral agreements, where they promote export drives by individual member states and identifying specific projects which have the potential to act as growth pools between two or more member states. Comesa needs to ensure that it remains outward-oriented in its trade and investment regime so as to reinforce globalization in a positive way. Globalization gives free rein to competitive market forces. Nations that do not compete for foreign investment and export earnings on the world market will definitely lose out. A lot of small companies in the Comesa sub-region with their small domestic markets, non-diversified production bases, undeveloped infrastructure, inadequate skilled human capital stand little chance of competing globally. Comesa countries cannot compete in global markets in terms of high productivity and high quality depending on low labor wages alone. Greater regional cooperation and networking between domestic, regional and international partners is needed by Comesa to strive as a means to improve access to technology and other resources and thus enhancing productivity and competitiveness in the global marketplace. The new EU-ACP relationship implications on Comesa economies is that the erosion of loan convention privileges and elimination of multi-fiber agreement quotas will likely cause the expulsion of Comesa exports to Europe by other non-ACP, particularly Asian competitors. The challenges of Comesa are border congestion, corruption and bribery, excessive regulations, lack of understanding and commitment in the public and private sector, limited use of IT facilities, and poor intercom activity among interagencies. Comesa impacts world business in terms of geography, history, political economy, technology, and the government. Comesa Virtual Trade Facilitation System (CVTFS) integrates all trade facilitation instruments under one platform. It provides real-time information on the location of goods and means of transport, and it also allows custom authorities to pre-clear cargo and the freight forwards and transport operators to efficiently manage the logistics supply chain, thus reducing the cost of doing business and enhances competitiveness. Yes, it is relevant because the free trade agreement will not be void even if no dealings occur. Also, Comesa just signed an economics facilitation agreement with the EU for €53 million.